So this is our hotel. All right, y'all, let's go to our room. This is our room here in Belfast. We are in room 512. There's Nikki's room. Let's see. Okay, let's go in. Ooh. Okay, this is cute. All right, let's put the stuff down and then have a proper room tour, shall we? All right, Europa Hotel room tour. Let us see. This looks like this is the thermostat. As soon as we come in, all the lights on. Boom, got some light action going. All right, it's very quaint. Like the size is very intimate, but it looks very well decorated. I'm loving this. Look at the floors of the entryway. And then the bathroom, we have one of those glass bathroom situations, y'all. So it's almost like if you are here with somebody else, this might be a little bit uncomfortable because this is the situation. This is the situation. And I don't see nothing that says frost these doors, right? This side has a little bit of a curtain, but this is as far as it comes out. That's as far as it comes out. So that can give you a little bit of privacy if you make sure that your guest stays over there on the bed. But yeah, this is how it's going down. But I'm loving the gold. And again, it's very small, but it's like a good use of space. And I feel like the elegance makes up for the size, right? Here we go. We got this mirror situation going on. Boom. There we go. There we go. That's cute. We have eSpa products here. Okay. And then the shower. Once again, we got to close the door in order to get into the shower. And then the shower, okay, it has the rainfall shower head, which I'm not a fan of. Because for those of us not trying to get our hair wet, sometimes that can present to be a problem, but we have the wand over here. So problem solved. There we go. And again, I'm loving this gold. It is really making me say I want to go home and redo my bathroom with these features, the gold. And so then we come out here, we see that we have our closet area. And then this is probably the mini fridge. No, it's not. It's the safe and more storage area. And we have the tea kettle situation. And that may be complimentary water. Yep, still water. Nice, nice. We have the milk, because I guess milk and tea is a thing. But this isn't necessarily a coffee station. So that's how that's going down. And then we have another little shelving area over on this side. We have our TV and we have our full bed. And again, the beautiful gold features. And I'm loving that mirror back there. The bed looks nice, fluffy, and comfy. This side, we have a little sitting area right there and a table that I'm sure we can pull closer to the seating area. And then we have this little desk area. Oh, there's our blow dryer. Again, the mirror makes everything look bigger, huh? And we have this right here. And so far, if we look at the window, this is what we're seeing. So one thing we know for sure, if we don't pull our blinds down, nobody's going to be able to look at us. But let's get a little closer to this window and see what we see. Okay. So if we peek over here, we get a little sliver of the opera house. All right. And then it looks like they have a little rooftop garden action going on right there. Does this window open? And if so, how far? Maybe not. It looks like there's a key that goes right here. So maybe not. Okay. We're not going to try to figure that out. But this is what it is, guys. We don't have much of a view, but that's okay. We're only here for 1.5 nights, tonight and tomorrow night, and then I leave out in the morning. But cute. So, goodbyes to good, baby. Juice, a little muffin, cute, cute. Apple juice. It says apple juice. It's a little money. Oh, Irish whiskey with your porridge. Wow. Proper Irish breakfast minus the beans. Coffee and the most amazing apple juice ever. Okay, guys, I took my first shower here, and I can tell you right now what is lacking. One, I was saying how the rainfall, right? Not a big fan because of the hair thing. However, the wand is kind of too high. It's kind of too high. I'm 5'4", and I'm trying to see how I can show you guys this because I don't want to step in the shower and sweat. I'm 5'4". Let's just say this here is kind of like at my face level, so it's too high. This is like at my chin, like about my nose level. So it's too high. So to come in here and then aim it this way at yourself, it's already hitting me all up in the face, where I wish it could hit me on the body, or at least be on an adjustable base where you can raise it up, lower it as needed. The other part about it is, with it being in this corner, obviously the water is facing outwards, so that means it's going to hit out at this door and possibly leak out onto the floor this way. So it kind of would have been better if it was like either like in this corner where it could angle that away or something. But this wasn't working the best for me, so I had to basically wet myself down, lather myself up, and use it as a rinse off more than a shower where I'm constantly being hit with water. So that was lacking. The other thing that is lacking, if you look at this, you could see, and maybe I'm looking at this wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to use this bar. I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm supposed to use that bar. Okay, I'll use that bar. But I was going to say, there's really nowhere in here to hang up like your washcloth and your towels and stuff. Like, there's no other bars. That's the only bar right there, you know? So where am I to hang my towels? There's no place to hang them, but I guess that bar is maybe that's what just that bar is for. Yeah, it's the only thing that kind of makes sense. So guess we'll hang it on that dusty bar. Other thing that was kind of odd to me is that this door actually has a lock. Like, but as we see, it's not even latching. But let's say, like, if it did latch, it has a lock. But it's like, for why? This is a whole glass room. But oh well, it has a lock, so you can lock somebody out of your glass cage. There we go. Yeah. So that's what I noticed right now. Those are the things that are kind of lacking with this whole setup. And then somebody else was telling me with their room, because we've got this whole glass window thing, And like I said, you can see through this, but let's say like if you had it open, but if you had a window and your window actually did face a street, this means that every time you went in here for the bathroom, you do have to be concerned about the public seeing through. So, oh, and then the other thing that I noticed that's kind of lacking is there's no luggage rack, right? So as you see, that's why we're using this table as a luggage rack. I first had my bag up here, but then when I lower the blinds, yeah, so no luggage rack. That's all I have for now. Oh, and let me tell you the one more thing that I feel is lacking. And I don't know, but the toilet paper being right here, right? To me, when a man stands here and pees, how do I know splatter's not getting over there? And I just say this because this toilet paper is looking quite dusty and rusty, the edges. So I don't plan on using this toilet paper. And if I get down to it, you can't even really see what I'm looking at, what I'm talking about. If it gets down to it that I need some more toilet paper, I'm gonna have to call for some more because I'm not using this. It kind of has this yellowish, dirty look to it on the sides. Actually, all of this daggone toilet paper looks that way.